everyone. This coming Sunday is Pentecost. And Pentecost, of course, is a very, very important day in our liturgical year. And we see that it all begins in Acts chapter 2. And we need to understand that the context of Acts chapter 2 is that the disciples, no doubt, left the upper room where the Holy Spirit fell upon them in tongues of fire, and they went to the Temple Mount, which is, of course, the holy place where all the promises of the Old Testament really actually really converge on this area. And they were speaking in different tongues, and everybody could understand. I mean, these are unlearned people. They knew how to speak Aramaic, probably knew a little bit of Hebrew. But all these different countries came together and they were hearing the gospel in their own language. Very important, because we have to see that Pentecost is a reversal of the fall at the Tower of Babel, which again was a mountain that was made by man's hands. And in their pride, because they wanted to reach the heavens, God brought judgment upon them, and he separated them by giving them a confusion of tongues, and that is the beginning of all the nations with all the different languages, because they were uniting together against God. So what we have here is a reversal of that. And the implications of this is huge, because when we read St. Paul and we read the apostles, they're all in one accord saying that there's a whole new race created at Pentecost. Yes. Now, there really are true races. There's the church that's been imbued with the Holy Spirit, who's in union with Christ, who's a whole new humanity, and the rest of the world. Now, does that mean that we are better than the rest of the world? Well, that's a very complex question. And I'll say right here, no, in the sense that this is a grace given to us. We're no better than anyone else. But we are different, and that's the most important thing for us to keep in mind. And we are different because of what Christ has done in empowering us. And that's what Pentecost is all about, being empowered with the Holy Spirit of God and the indwelling Christ. Now, when we have been given this privilege, and it is a privilege, I want us to really embrace the fact that we are different. Don't be afraid to say we're different from everyone else who's not a Christian. If the fact that we are different, it's not for our own sakes, and say, well, I'm so glad I'm a chosen person, as opposed to everyone else. Into scriptures. When God gives us a grace like this, the expectation is to go out and bring people in. That's our mission. To share all the good things that's in us. And one way of saying it is that we're beggars, and we're telling other beggars where to get some food. The food that feeds us, immortality. And so this is Pentecost. It's a whole new humanity which you and I are a part of. Now there's no longer race distinctions or cultural distinctions. In reality, we have all this in common. That's Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. We partake of a communion of the body and blood of Christ. The body and blood of Christ is surging through all of us, making us a new humanity. Now, don't miss that. But it's something that must be shared. God bless you.